This is Alistair Weir for Edmunds with the Kia Sorento, a mid-size SUV with a bit of an identity crisis. In terms of size, it sits between the Ford Edge and the Ford Explorer. It's a bit smaller than a Honda Pilot or a Toyota Highlander, for example. But in terms of price, it spans all the way from $25,000 to $45,000, at which point you can have a premium alternative like a BMW X3. Thankfully, the range's options and engines does befit a car that covers so much ground. Entry level is a 2.4 litre, then there's a 2 litre turbo, and then topping it all is the engine fitted to this model, which is a 3.3 litre V6. It takes the Kia to a very different world. Let's cut straight to the chase. The idea of pale cream leather in a family-orientated SUV is frankly ridiculous. Just imagine the first time little Jimmy vomits in here. The rest of the fascia, though, is very conservative and very SUV typical. It probably feels bigger than the vehicle actually is because of this horizontal architecture. The quality is good, if not up to premium standards, and it means that Kia's very much arrived in the mainstream. You no longer have to make excuses for it as a cut price alternative, and that can only be a good thing. For an SUV of this size, there isn't actually that much room here in the rear, but the Sorento does have a trick up its sleeve. You can have an optional third row of seats, and although they're best left to children, they do add an extra dose of versatility. Just don't expect to get much in the trunk behind them. The Sorento's evidence just how far Kia's come in the past decade. It should no longer be seen as a budget cut price alternative. It's now very much in the mainstream, and it is highly competitive.